Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room Podcast Edition. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable, but most importantly, I am human. And just remember, we are all human. It's like lately, sometimes I just wonder why certain humans treat other humans differently, or they try to act like they are just an entirely different species, or that they can't connect in any way, either because of race, nationality, age, religion, hair type, customs, just what country, all of those items. It's like we bleed the same. We all, I hope, have hearts. Sometimes I'll wonder. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. But it's just amazing and astounding how lately and we're so divisive. And at the same time, it's just really funny how, yes, I've shown you guys my standards. And some people say I'm divisive because I'm a Democrat or a liberal progressive. And I I'm kind of shocked when I hear about that, because when it comes to dating and marriage, I'm not compatible. And if you guys wrote a list of who you plan to date or marry, and literally if you thought about the perfect person who with almost very little doubt you would never divorce because you guys are so connected, it's like, what would that person be? How would that person act? What would that person look like? Because some people are more on the physical than the mental. I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm more on the mental. And when it comes to the mental, politics plays a part in the mental. I need someone to be aligned somewhat. We're not going to agree on everything and anything. So sometimes that'll bring good debates to the household, bedroom, whatever. But it's just, I feel like a lot of people automatically say certain things without understanding the whole platform. And I can be friends with those or some people who are Republicans within reason, because there are some that are all of the way Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, MAGA, orange guys supporting type of Republicans, where I'm just like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You're just a few steps closer. Or if we were on the Monopoly board, you're a couple steps away from going to a Klan rally. I'm good. I'm all right. Yeah, no, it's like, you probably don't have too many bed sheets without holes in them, do you? Yeah, no, I'm good. So if I'm going to be this divisive, I'm going to be divisive for my mental health. And it's not because I'm judging people off of the race, religion, age, ability, disability, or anything like that. It's because, whew, if you are going to encourage people to break windows and jump walls in order to go into the Capitol building, and if you're gonna have the nerve to say all lives matter, but then contradict yourself when it comes to the hungry, the homeless, and then it's like your leader keeps saying or putting down people of color, and then you cheer and everything like that. And then when people of color are hired for certain positions, you say they only got the job because of diversity and that they don't deserve it. But then they have studies that show why more people of color need to be looked at more, because I remember Dateline and I need to look up some of these studies so I can show you like a full platform of it. But I remember years ago, I was watching Dateline and they were studying resumes and the names on the resumes. And they were showing how, especially when it was a person of color, African American name versus a more European name. And even when the person of color name had higher credentials, how the HR person eliminated that person and picked the European name over the person of color name just by name alone. I'll repeat, just by name alone. And so people want to say, oh, things are so much better. And yeah, they are better from far away. But when you look deeper, we still have a long ways to go. People still judge us by if we have a disability, if we are a person of color, if of our age, because especially women and women of color, once you hit a certain age, oh, they are ridiculed or put down or told that they're like, I've shown you guys screenshots. If you guys have watched previous episodes, oh, and where are my manners? Hi, hello. If you're brand new, I am the Handicapable Black woman again. I talk about everything and anything, especially that encompasses disability, woman, and person of color rights, current events. I talk about and I show different things that pertain to dating nightmares and the different things that I have witnessed and seen throughout the dating apps and dating community, and the fact that I've retired from dating because of being a person of color, female with a disability. I, yeah, I've been through it. And especially now that I am of a certain age, I care more about my mental health and I care more about my goals, dreams, aspirations. So I've created this platform so I can encourage others so that younger generations can learn from my mistakes, because I have learned, because I settled for years. One, because one of the guys that I dated for 5 years literally blackmailed me to date him. Listen to previous episodes and also my podcast episode. If you're on YouTube, if you check out, I'm on most podcast streams and everything like that. You will be able to listen to Mr. Lockakey and how I met him. Yeah, and then Mr. No Heart was after. But and I settled because of mental health. I settled because everybody told me what I didn't deserve, what I will never get, and that what I will never achieve. But now you're talking to an African American female with a disability that has achieved more than what anybody said. I have, and it was struggle. Oh, I've been through the struggle. But through the struggle, I learned petty. And that's why I'm also going to teach you guys some legal petty. Some legal petty. Yeah. So, so we're going to have some fun, some good conversation, but I'm also going to be showing you guys some of the laws, legal, current events, and everything like that, because that is so crucial, and especially in today's environment. And some people, again, think I am divisive when no, I love anybody and everybody, but I have to be careful of my mental health. And so keep if I keep meeting, or if I kept meeting Republicans especially, or people within the Republican community demographic who kept saying that the only reason I got into college is because I'm black. The only reason I got one job or another is because I'm black. Or, oh, you're lucky you have a disability. Just stay home. Get money from the government. But then on the other spectrum, I hear, oh, you have a disability. You're just going to be lazy and stay at home and take my money. Well, which one is it? Sweetie, boo boo. Like, well, which one do you want? Which one do you want? And then, oh, I've got a new Reddit store. It's like, yes, I'm going to be doing more Reddit. And actually, I started some recordings, but yeah, I need a microphone. I keep saying, I'm going to get it soon. If you guys knew of everything that I'm working on and then the price of everything that I'm trying to work on while I try to get my disability life in order, you will understand. Whew, it's a lot. But, yeah, it's a lot. But at the same time, saying all of that, some people may think I'm divisive, and a lot of Republicans, especially in the dating atmosphere, they call me stuck up. They call me a bigot. They say I'm a racist and all different types of stuff. And I'm like, honey, boo boo, if you, actually, also look at my community. I post stuff at least once a week. I'm going to try to be more often, but I'm working on the 1 million challenge. Yes, I am on so many stuff. It's all going to come together. I promise. I promise. But I'm on the 1 million word challenge for the year. And oh my gosh, I have so many novels and children's books, or at least the ideas. So, and then my poetry. Last 2023, I thought it was going to be the year of my poetry. And I have, I think, 5 to 10 different poems started. But yeah, I need to finish them. But gonna work on that. So, but when people try to say I'm divisive, but then when you get to the mega, the orange man followers and all that, Lornbo, all of them, it's like when you tell me that basically they try to tell me the standards of a black woman, the standards of a woman, the standards of a black person, or what we're supposed to be. And this is why I talked about identity. Go back and listen to those episodes too about identity. It's like, don't let people tell you who you are supposed to be. Don't become something because that is the definition, because yeah, is there a definition? I'm going to show you a dating nightmares episode soon because, like I said, I've been through it. But I'm going to create my own definition of who I am. And that's going to lead me to my main point today, because some people might like, what's going on? Yeah, but when it comes to your identity, when it comes to the list of your standards, know who you are and know exactly who you are looking for. Because yes, I settled because I still didn't know who I was, because everyone was telling me who I was or what I was not good enough for. Good enough for and for who. They told me what I was going to fail at, what I wasn't going to achieve. They told me I was making up stuff or lying about stuff, even though, yeah, now some people are kind of apologizing to me without apologizing, or they refuse to apologize for me, telling me it's the past. Yeah, make that make sense. Okay, here's some quick advice for my people with disabilities. If you have been going through mental, hardship and people keep telling you what you can and cannot do, baby, it's okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Keep going. Keep pursuing. I thank God for Google. Research. When the doctors aren't listening to you, look up, because on National Doctors Day, which is I think March or May 30th. I think for that whole week I'm gonna have some doctor stories you guys are not going to believe. Because when I tell you I've been through what I have, and no one believed me for years. Like even in college when I was so frustrated and I just need to vent and tell people, They turned around and said I was lying. I want to say some names right now, but I'll leave that for my books. See, I'm going to be petty through my books, through my products. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with that, especially with some of my bullies back in high school. Yeah, but with your identity, with who you want to be, with who you are. Know who you desire, know who you want. And at the same time, don't let other people tell you what you want. Don't let other people tell you you're not good enough for who you want. Don't let them do that. Why let them do that to you, baby? Because then, if they're going to tell you who you want and it doesn't match your list of who you desire, of who's going to make you happy, won't that lead to heartache? Won't that lead to you not being as happy? And especially as life goes on, you evolve, you change, you grow. As you evolve, grow, and change, the list will differ more than what they provide for you. Because, okay, I'm going to give some examples. Because you guys know my list of standards. And yes, I'm old. I'm probably older than a lot of you and everything like that. So my list doesn't have anything to do with physical. And yes, I do have a type physically, but I'm more of a sapio. If I can get into deep conversation with a guy, then whew, to me that is just the most amazing, most attractive thing. And if he can get me to laugh and smile on top of that, ooh, it's like, yeah, let me go make him a nice hot meal. Let me make him a batch of cookies too, you know. But next thing I know, Matt, like, and each demographic does it differently. So, but some men write me and tell me, well, I'm not vaccinated, but you don't care if I meet all of your standards. It doesn't matter if I don't meet all of your standards. And part of me is just like, you're going to tell me? You're going to tell me. Yeah, you're not the man from it. Yeah, you're already trying to tell me what. No, no. And then I've had men who write me, I meet all of your standards. And then within 2 to 3 weeks, all of a sudden, well, I must have missed that one on your list. Oh, well, I read it, but I didn't. It doesn't really matter. You like me, don't you? Well, either your reading level is like the average of America, which is not a compliment, or you just try to deceive me, trick me. No, no, boo boo. It's like, because now you're trying to act like I'm the dummy, I'm the idiot, when if you have to trick a woman to have a woman, that just says the type of person you are. If you have to lie to a woman to start a relationship, that shows the type of person you are, male or female. Because, yeah, even though I just date men, people, sometimes I wonder. But, yeah, I just date men, people. So this is why all of my examples are men. Oh, when it comes to friendships, I will talk about friendships. I can drag some women. It's like I've already dragged some. Is like, I think that's mostly in the podcast, but I will be dragging some women because because I thought we should be like supporting each other, helping each other every chance we get and everything, but I found out that's not the case. Okay, but anyway, men, if on your profile you say certain things, mean what you say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. There's that meaning. That's like that saying has a meaning. that meaning should stand true. I will be showing screenshots of when men literally on their profile, they put chatting and friendship as options for relationships. And since I've retired from dating, when I see chatting and friendship, I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm looking to meet more people, find new friends, and things like that, especially if they're into anime and like manga, Disney, all of the good nerdy stuff. Perfect. And then we start chatting and everything. But then you either try to get me to go out with you on a date, and I'm like, well, we can hang out, but I'm not really dating right now. I have retired from dating. And then you start having attitude with me. Or skip that. Like some men don't have just casual, but some men have chatting, friendship, and casual on their profile. But some of the men automatically think, okay, if she'll chat with me and be friendly, then she'll be casual. No, no, no. If I see friendship and chatting, I mean friendship and chatting. I think I know what my limits are. I think I know what I desire. And I don't want the casual part with you, and I'm allowed to say that. And if you don't want me to chat and befriend you, just don't talk to me. Instead, as we talk and everything, they get mad at me, call me out my name, tell me I'm wasting my time, tell me that since I'm not playing with anybody else, or since I'm not in anybody else's bed, that I should be willing to let them play with me until I find somebody, and that I'll be wasting my time if I don't do that. Oh, yeah, remember that army guy? The army guy episode? Yeah, yeah, he was kind of similar. Yeah, especially since I'm of a certain age, and that was right before I hit the certain age too. That he had the nerve to tell me that I was basically wasting my time. I was a waste of space. Yeah, listen to that episode because I have the screenshots and everything, all of the evidence right there. But if you guys are gonna have a profile, if you guys are going to put chatting and friendship, be ready for people to want chatting and friendship. Don't be upset or disappointed because you have that in your profile. And don't be upset with the other person because that's what you put in your profile. That's what you said. That's one of the things you are looking for. And don't get mad and then try to mess them up mentally by degrading them, putting them down, and telling them what their worth is. Just because you're not getting what you want. Oh, and especially for the young guy. Okay, especially if you're 20 to 25, gentlemen, okay, maybe you just enjoy the MILFs, or you just have a MILF fantasy or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. But don't be upset if that so called MILF just says that she's just looking to network, to chat, to befriend, cause you swiped right or pressed the heart or did whatever to us. So, and if I see, oh, we have a lot in common, cool. Well, we can at least just chat. Maybe they know of some animes that, because especially there was a few where they love anime. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's like they probably know of some newer animes, and I know of a lot of old school anime. So I could just chat with them. But next thing I know, they're telling me how many inches they are, or for me to go to the mirror and turn around and take a picture of certain parts, or to lift clothing up and show them. I'm just like, hold up, no. You had chatting in friendship, and for the 20 to 25, it was chatting about anime, manga, the nerdy stuff, because it's kind of hard to find nerds, especially like within my age range, that are willing to talk about that stuff with me and everything. So guys, don't get, if you're not looking to befriend anybody, and if you're just putting that so that women will swipe right or press the heart or do whatever, so that you'll have a wider net of options. Or here's one of my favorites that happened last week, or no, because I have so many examples, but there was one guy who I straight up told him, I'm retired from dating. So right now I'm just trying to chat and meet new people. And it's like, I see you started your own small business. So I thought, wow, we could probably chat about the hardships of business, or maybe throw tips back and forth with what you do for your business and what I do for mine and things like that. And next thing I know, he was like, oh, so you don't have fun? Yeah, it's like, yeah, I have fun. I go out here and there and everything. So, oh, but who do you have fun with? Friends or myself? Oh no, it's like, yeah, I mean, really have fun. Um, what? Like, it was to the point where I'm just like, oh, he's one of them. And that's when he tried to tell me his inches. And then I was like, no, I'm good. Right now, I'm just saving up money so that I will be able to go to a male specimen unit, so then I can have my kids that way. Oh, if you're trying to get pregnant, just come over here and let me pump my seed into you. Oh, and actually, yeah, I will probably, well, he didn't say that. I'm not quoting him, but I can screenshot, because yeah, he didn't block me. So I think I still have it. So, but anyway. When you have your profile, mean what you say what you mean, know what you want, know what your standards are, and try not to go too off of your standards, because especially, well, unless it's just casual. If you're looking for casual, fine, baby, enjoy yourself, but protect yourself. Protect yourself. Okay. Okay. And love yourself too. Because some people go casual because they don't love themselves enough. Yeah, I know about, yeah, trust me, I know. Because everyone's telling them that they're not worth much. And so people understand, like, what you say to people. People say sticks and stones may, you know, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never. That's garbage right there. That's not true. But I will go over that on a different day. So, guys, don't forget about my books on Amazon, and then I'm working on my novels right now, and my 1 million word challenge for the year. And hopefully soon I will have some updates for my Patreon and the Handicapable Black Nerd channel. I'm working on some things, but I am the Handicapable Black woman. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human, and you are human too. And never forget that. Bye.